All right, so here we are. This is gonna be our first episode of Amy's Jiu-Jitsu journey, a video blog, kind of following Amy's progress through the art of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And we decided to do that for a couple of reasons, okay? And I'll let Amy discuss that in a minute, but the first part is Amy, if you don't mind me asking how old you are.
43.
So Amy's 43 years old, okay? Not the typical Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. And we say that usually it's mostly males from 20 years old to early 30s is our average adult Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. So Amy doesn't really fit that mold. So I thought that was pretty interesting that what brought you to try Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu?
Well, obviously, we're related. You're my brother, and I work here.
Sure.
So, at the academy. So, it was convenient, but also I've been watching it for such a long time. And I think I was just afraid to try it until I realized what amazing self-defense it really is. Yeah. And I decided that it was time to put my money where my mouth is and give it a try.
Yeah, definitely. As far as like the training, do you find it there's a lot of uncomfortable positions sometimes?
Definitely.
Yeah.
And things that I'm just not used to. Yeah. So, you know, the wrestling and things like that, you kind of have to get used to at first.
Yeah.
But I knew what jiu-jitsu was. I knew what I was getting into.
Sure.
But when the coach is like, put your foot in his hip here, and it was very strange at first.
Yeah.
And it definitely made me realize how much I need to stretch.
Oh yeah, definitely. So as far as the benefits, what do you see the benefits being for females training?
So for females in general, it's actually kind of nice that you're training with men all the time, because realistically in a self-defense scenario, I'm not going to have to defend myself as vehemently against a female as I am against a male. I've got many years of kickboxing experience, but I'm never going to out-punch a man.
Sure.
But training with these bigger guys is making me stronger and also giving me ways to use leverage that has nothing to do with my size.
Okay. In
relationship to the person that I'm grappling with.
Very cool. We wanted to make this video blog for two reasons. All right. And the first reason is one, to kind of, I know you set a goal for yourself and we'll talk about that, but to kind of hold you accountable. So no, it's like, we're going to put it out there in the public, so you kind of have to follow through with whatever you say right now. And two, I think there's some people who think that get very intimidated by training, and they see UFC and they see different things that from martial arts, and it might intimidate them from training. And I think kind of showing you being a person that doesn't fit the mold, but jiu-jitsu really is for you.
One of the reasons I wanted to do jiu-jitsu is because I wanted to prove that it really was for everyone. I say that to new members at our gym all the time.
Sure. And
I wanted to prove that it was true.
Okay. All right. So what are your goals?
So my first goal would be to hit the big milestone of getting my blue belt.
Okay.
It takes a long time to get, and I figured that would allow me a significant amount of time to get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Absolutely.
And that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then secondly, the bonus to that would be showing women that they don't need to be intimidated to come and try jiu-jitsu. We get calls all the time, women looking for self-defense and that sort of thing. And like I said before, you're never going to out-punch a guy that's twice your size.
Yep.
What are you going to do? There are still tools available. Many of them are jiu-jitsu based that you can protect yourself with.
Absolutely.
So getting more women to see that it's possible, and you don't have to be 20 years old.
Oh.
You can be 43.
Exactly, yeah. Now coming down that 40 road, so gives me hope to keep training. All right, so there you have it, guys. So this is week one, Amy's second week of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So we're gonna keep up with her. We'll see you next week. Possibly maybe get some live footage of some training. All right, so stay tuned, and that's it. Anything you want to say?
No, just stay tuned. I'm noticing that there are a few differences in I'm getting stronger and I'm starting to lose some weight, things like that. So I will make some posts about that. I'm going to take some measurements later today and do some regular posting about how my body's changing as well.
Awesome. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Let's keep it up.